And welcome back to Three Dope Dads. Three Dope Dads here chilling this afternoon on a Sunday afternoon in my, I was about to say my garage. This is my dining room.
Yeah.
But we doing video today. We're sitting here around the table with Mr. Graves and Mr. Benjamin.
Got the dad cup.
And Mr. Nick is unseen, awfully heard. But welcome to Three Dope Dads. How are you guys doing this week?
Not bad.
Excellent. I've been thinking about something Godfrey said about carrying a Starbucks cup around. And I realize now, like, I have access to certain areas just because I always have a cup.
Really?
It happens. Like, there's a certain level. I mean, think about it, bro. I walk around. I'm looking like a Rasta right now. I go where I want in Westfield because of my cup.
So you think it's like a little BlackBerry? Like,
It's like, yeah. But and I don't want to take anything from his joke.
Who is this Negro?
But he was like, as soon as you go like this, you know what I mean? Boys, level of threat instantly goes down.
And it's because it's the threat level goes down.
That
but
is
it's because
funny.
you're taking a sip, it's less threatening. Like you're
Everything's
more vulnerable
visible.
when you're taking a sip.
We used to do that joke on when I was in the military. We did that joke when I was deployed on the boat. Things you can't do, and still look gangster.
Eat yogurt.
Yeah,
can't eat yogurt and look
that was
gangster.
one of them. Little stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Have you seen Andre 3000 and Get Lost? I think it is.
Yeah, be cool.
Be cool. Be
Yeah,
cool.
come
but
on,
it
man.
is-
That's my movie. Come
Yeah,
on.
he didn't sing gangster.
Like, yeah. You can't
Adam's
don't give me no
only.
gun.
He's the exception. It's
Yeah,
like
that-
Young Thug. Like
going-
you say, Young Thug. I didn't think Young Thug was really a gangster. Now he facing charges. He was the exception.
He got hit with the biggest charge, the
Yeah,
RICO
Young
charge.
Thug got charges.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got grown man charges.
The adult charges. But how you guys doing this week, man? What's been going on with you guys this week?
I don't know, man. Same old same. Making sure this fool, my boy Izzy, get the band.
Shout out
Which
Dad
is a
Life.
full-time job for him. Like
And for
straight
you,
up.
it sounds
Yeah,
like.
keeping up with getting him there is a full-time
Yeah.
job. I forget he got a whole he got a competition like every Saturday.
Oh.
And so I'm
Yeah,
thinking
band's like a sport, bro.
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
And so we woke up like 10 minutes before he got to be there. But look, I live like 2 minutes. I live right across the street from the high school, really. And so it wasn't like he was super late, but he was there all day. And so so he forgot some things. Like I had to go up to the school like 3 different times to take him stuff throughout the day just because we were running late in the morning and he forgot it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, like here all day. Like literally, I dropped him off in the morning. I showed back up over and over again, taking him stuff. And then he didn't actually perform. He had to be there at 9 in the morning. He didn't perform. And he didn't even compete because it was our school's invitational.
That's what I was gonna say. At least it was at your guys' school.
Yeah. So I didn't even watch him go back and do their performance till like 8:45
In the evening.
in the evening.
So,
Like yeah,
hold on, wait,
so
he
I
was
dropped
there
him
the
off.
whole time, and they didn't do anything till 8:45.
Like I mean, all they random practicing and stuff. Like they practice and do warm ups and all kind of stuff. Like they literally there
Oh no,
all
All
day
day.
long. Like
for one
yeah,
performance.
they've been performing using the same routine. Like so, their band they do the same routine.
Right.
Yeah.
Through the whole, so they just learning different parts. They finally added the third. Like this is the longest I've seen them perform. They added the third part.
Okay.
They got 4 parts that they broke it down into, so they added the third part and performed it last night, and it's pretty good. I like it,
Mhm.
but and they working at it now, so I enjoy that. But man, it's stay there all day. It's like next Saturday, right back at it again, same thing,
Dang.
and they got practice every day throughout the week except for Monday. Monday's the
you
only
get
day they
good.
don't got practice. It's how you get good.
That's how you get good. Dang.
At least I get to watch games happen when I'm there all day. Being there all day just for being that sounds.
Bruh, I
horrible.
show up, watch them get their steps in. I was back to the crib. I pulled up at 8:43 and was leaving by 8:50.
Dang.
Like to head back to the crib, and then I came back and picked him up at like 9:45.
Oh, you didn't.
Like, oh no, like
No.
and I didn't stay and watch all them other
Well,
kids.
then, yeah, that's right down the street.
Yeah.
What do you do if he's like across the city? You just drop him off and
Yeah, I drop him off in the morning. Like they bus him, so I drop him off in the morning. Like his
Okay.
last week, he had one. It was at Lawrence Central, and so I dropped him off in the morning. We didn't go watch him, but I didn't pick him up until like actually my father-in-law. I think we were busy. We were doing something. I think it was past your birthday.
Yeah, that's last weekend. Yeah.
We were at the birthday party.
Yeah.
And so I guess my father-in-law picked him up, and he was there at 11 o'clock still waiting. You
Dang.
know what I mean? For him to get off the bus and stuff, get back from
Dang.
the buses. So it's a
Nah.
That was a Saturday night,
yeah.
and I was in the hotel room by 11 o'clock.
Oh yeah, nah. That's hilarious.
I'm just
Man,
old.
hold on, nobody want to hear about you
Oh
doing
no,
that.
that wasn't nothing nasty. I was just saying I'm old
I
and
was
at
in that
home.
hotel by that 11, baby. Had flowers sprinkled all around by 10:30.
Oh, yeah, I'd had the flowers sprinkled all around the room, balloons set up, 9110024. And that's our code when we talking to each other nasty. So you let you know what's going on. Juice, how was your week this week, man?
I was cool. So yeah, just working, man. That's pretty much it. Taking care of the kids. Got a lot of sports. My daughter just finished up flag football.
How was that?
I mean, they undefeated.
That's
But
what's
they only
up.
played 3 games, you
Oh.
know. So
Won all 3 of them bad boys,
yeah,
though.
I like a sport like that and quick and easy. It
Wait.
ain't gonna last 3 months.
I already told her like she plays school softball, school basketball, and then travel
Oh.
softball. So I was like, I'm not paying for any more sports. Shout out to the Colts because they sponsored all the girls flag football teams.
That's
this
what's
year.
up, yeah.
So shout
That's
out to the
what's up.
Colts. You
Shout
know
out
what I
to
mean?
them.
We like for y'all to get a win, but we'll discuss that later. I appreciate
Yeah.
y'all. We'll give my daughter the opportunity. But she was out there killing, man. So and not many girls got an arm like that. Like she grew up throwing the football
Mm-hmm.
with me and her uncle. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
She-
yeah.
and so like she didn't think that was anything special until she got out there and realized, oh, I got an arm.
Man.
You know.
That's what's up.
So, but yeah, they won. We're trying to get them to do a regional, see if that works out because there is a little tournament. So we'll see how that works out.
And so was this the Play 40 league? Like I
The
see the
NFL,
NFL.
yeah.
I
this-
don't
oh,
I don't think so
Okay.
because that's more for like the little kids.
That's okay.
No, it's I don't know what they call it. It's like this is kind of a preliminary season. To
Is
try
this how
and
you gonna get into the Olympics for the
Gauge.
flag football?
shoot? If she can do it, why not?
That gotta be
I was
sweet,
about to say
bro.
this is how men start playing 37U.
I'm telling you, man. Nah, we need to find something to get into the
37
Olympics
years.
in. We gotta start picking up shuffleboard or something.
We do. We
Golf.
do.
We need to pick up golf.
You know
I
I'm
get it.
all about golf.
I'm trying to get me a gold Olympic
Bro, I
medal,
got
man.
enough clubs for all of us. Let's go.
I got golf shoes.
I got
now,
like
too.
3 sets.
Oh, you do too?
Yeah,
Bro, I
like
got-
I've never played a full game of golf
I
in my
got
life.
clubs to give away. Like I
Yeah.
got clubs I want to bless people with.
Let's go. I'm ready to go. I told you I got golf shoes. I don't have golf clubs, but I got golf. You know,
I got
I got to look nice out
Bruh,
there.
I literally I got my father had a set that he never used that my mom bought him one day on a random. Cause he was interested in golf, and so my mom got him a set.
for like
Yeah.
a season.
Yeah, and he never used it. And so it's like an old set. So I got that. And then like the one time I remember him going to play golf, he bought a brand new set.
Oh,
Then.
dang.
Like so yeah, it's like another
Dang.
like technically it's a whole nother set I could probably get from my pops that's like really new.
Yeah.
That's only a few years old.
Dang.
But then like I had a coworker give me like 2 full sets of his old sets that he was like his dad had an old set that he had sitting around, and his old set was like Golden Bear, like some nice
Yeah.
legacy golf clubs. Like I got some nice boys in my garage just sitting.
Same here, bro.
Not
That's why I'm like, I gotta get back to it.
I've never done it.
I just want to get into it.
I got into it like right before COVID, and then like
COVID knocked everything.
COVID
out.
knocked that down, and then the past 2 years I ain't been feeling like doing anything. So,
Man,
so now that I got my mind right, like I can't wait to like next year I'm gonna play a lot of golf.
That's
man,
what's
I've
up.
been
Let
to
me
the
know.
driving range once, and I've been to Top Golf
I'm about to
twice.
say, I've been to Top Golf a few times.
The driving range is fun to me. Like it's stress relief. It's like you just go there and like it doesn't matter if you want to really work on anything. You just want to hit some balls and just let yourself go free. Like the driving range is my favorite part.
It's like a strip club for ladies. They just want to
Think
hit
of
some
Top
balls.
Golf.
Man.
Top golf
Man, what?
with no pressure to score.
What?
Let's put it like that. I don't know how we
with
got
no
there.
pressure to spend so much money.
Yeah,
true.
Top
definitely,
Golf,
definitely.
Top Golf going down. I heard they
Oh,
they
really?
struggling. Yeah,
It was
Like,
too expensive.
it's too expensive, man. I tried to do it for like. Remember, I got the Airbnb for my birthday. This,
Yeah.
I almost just did Top Golf the week before I did that. Just like everybody had their kids that week because everybody. I think your kids was going to camp that week before. My kids was going the week after. I ain't know. Like I think you said your daughters had some stuff, and I was like, man, it was like timed out to where like everybody's kids and everybody would be there
Yeah.
the week before my birthday. And I was like, you know what? I just rent out Top Golf. Everybody go there and have a day and have a good time. Like, bruh, it's like I would have had to pay like $2,000.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, even the food, like they bring out buffet style food, but if you don't pay like $40 for each person in your bay individually to have whatever's in the buffet, they're not. They
Yeah.
won't even let you. Man, it was stupid.
Yeah, only time I ever go is on company's dime.
Yeah, company dime. That's the only
Yeah.
people paying for it. You work for
I
rich
do a
white
date.
people, they'll get
I do a
it.
date
Yep.
with my wife.
Man,
And that's what's up.
That's it though. I'm
Shout
not
out.
taking a whole family.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I'm
heck
not
no,
taking the
that's
family.
expensive.
Nah, and
We did my birthday up there one time.
yeah, I remember that. That was a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah,
How much
but
I
did they
think that
hit
might-
y'all for?
oh, everybody paid
remember?
for themselves.
Everybody
that's
paid
right.
for
Okay.
I think
themselves.
it was
We did.
like 30, 40 bucks a person though.
Yeah, we came out, but it was cool.
Yeah, it was a good
It
time.
was a good
Man,
time.
I think your company paid for it one time I went with y'all. Me and Jessica went with y'all.
I think that was Shay's company, Flag.
Yeah, flat. Yeah, it was like, yeah.
See, yeah.
I like, yeah, and I think it might have been your birthday. I went the other time.
That's
Maybe.
been the only time I ever paid for
I've been
it.
3 times. That's it.
Like, yeah,
I've
I
been a
don't.
few times. It's all company paid for though. That's every company just wants to go out there. Let's go.
It's
They-
a good company outing, dog. Like as a grown man, you know,
Yeah.
like what are you gonna get a whole bunch of other people between 20 and 60 to do together?
Yeah, you're right. The first
That
one they
is true.
pitched was an escape room. Said you guys want to do an escape room? I don't want to be locked with you in this warehouse.
Nobody over
Not
50
the
wants
room.
to do an escape room, dog.
Escape room.
Yeah.
Hey, what was he
Yeah.
talking about? We was talking with them rage rooms.
Oh yeah, them rage rooms.
They
yeah.
only let you in them bad boys one at a time. We found a 2-space rage room. Like, yeah, we can go in there for a company visit. You gonna have boys in there going straight to jail for murder.
And boys, insurance can't handle that.
Come on, man.
Company
Hey,
insurance can't
If
handle
you
that.
can't think of the person who you want to kill at work, you are the person who wants everybody
Yeah,
wants to
yeah.
kill.
Hey,
Listen,
man.
I got somebody on my list. But
I got some. Fred worked with like 5 people.
I know that's dang.
this is a big company, just small branch.
Small branches. It's them corporate offices that keep on emailing me. I'm gonna come get you.
But yeah, man, I had a good week. What did we do this week? It's just every week just starts to blend in. Like once Friday gets here, I'm just glad the week is over with.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I worked hours. We had the birthday situation the last weekend. That's cool. Yeah, man. Every week just starts blending in. Randall didn't mention he almost passed out. I think it was Friday.
Oh yeah, when I was working, they gonna bring up my shit.
You almost passed out.
Hey, bro, I was doing bad. Like I had an inventory day.
Bro, you said Friday was
it was
supposed to
Thursday.
be-
It was Thursday.
My bad,
Oh,
Thursday.
okay.
It was Thursday. I had inventory. So like my boss and everything came. First I got set up because my coworker, like my company is like based out of California. I do like laundry repair stuff. And so I work out of my work truck. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
get parts and stuff sent straight to my house. I don't have a big company, nothing, warehouse, nothing I go to on a regular basis. And so inventory day came. I'm counting my truck, and my coworker first brought it up like, "Hey, we got to do inventory on the day. You mind?" He stay over by the fairgrounds. You know what I mean? The other dude is up in Fort Wayne. I'm thinking he on his own. He was like, I really ain't got space. You mind if we come up to your crib and you can do it in your driveway? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? Just me and you? Yeah, cool. Bruh, he came. My boss came to watch us do inventory from Grand Rapids.
Dang.
I've never met the guy before.
He
Dang.
came
'Cause
to
I
did
watch
my-
y'all do inventory.
Yeah, because he got to verify it. He's like, 'cause
understand that.
he very like, you know, he's our hiring, like he's the manager over.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And these are like, I got thousands of dollars worth of parts on my truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I
All
mean?
right,
Some of those, so I got motors and circuit boards for those machines are hundreds of dollars. Some of those motors I got are thousands of dollars by themselves.
Dang. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, he coming to watch them.
One for me, one for the company.
Yeah, but
Got these washer parts.
everybody's showing up at the crib though. You know what I mean? Everybody's there. All right, well, it is what it is. It's cool. We out there getting it on. But it's a freaking record-breaking heat week
Like
out here.
90 degrees in
It's
September.
90 degrees, so I'm in the back of the truck not paying attention. Like, and all of a sudden my stomach get to feeling funny. And it was over, bro. Like, I ended up, I got to go use the bathroom. I set it down one time, came back out. Like, okay, I'm cool. Then hold on, wait a minute, I got to go back. Like, all right, I'm cool. Then I was up, it's a wrap. I got the throwing up and everything, man. I mean, it was so bad. Like my day was dang near ruined. Like until like I laid down for a minute, And then I ended up throwing up like 2 more
Oh
times.
dang, I know it was that
Dang,
bad.
bruh.
But then like after that last time I was cool, and it was like, man, I think it was just the heat. But I don't know, man. Like here's the kicker about that date was my sister-in-law's birthday. Right, we were supposed to go to the restaurant Fogo de Chao, and I've been wanting to go there,
nice,
bro.
yeah.
I've been talking about going to this spot, the Brazilian steak spot.
Yeah.
I've been wanting. I've never been. I've been wanting to go. Still ain't been because I got sick. I wasn't feeling well enough to eat nothing. I think I ate some saltines that day.
Oh man.
But the past 3 years, I've gotten sick on her birthday and missed her birthday dinner.
Dang.
I'm starting to think somebody doing some witchcraft on me to keep me from going.
You putting that bad juju on you.
It's either my wife not wanting to pay for me to pay for everybody to go dinner because it's always somewhere expensive. Fuck with it. We ain't paying for everybody. Somebody staying home.
Wait, did everybody else still go?
Yeah, everybody else still went. I didn't. I stayed home. I'm looking at my father-in-law too. He got this little afro. Look like he be doing some wizardy stuff. He look like you got some warlock shit going on with that afro.
Wizardy stuff.
You should see that little fro he got.
I've seen it.
You know how it split in them like he got that little dividend when
Oh
they show
no, I ain't
warlocks.
seen him lately.
But you seen like the
Oh,
cartoon
yeah,
with the
that's
warlocks.
new.
It's like the hair is there, but then it got like the little divot in the middle,
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
spike up. He doing that naturally. I'm thinking he got that afro like John Witherspoon had on Lure Man. Remember Marlon?
He might be into something.
He might be in them books.
Oh man.
That's what's up, man.
But I was cool. Like I think we ended up kicking it on the late night that night anyway.
Yeah, we
Still,
did
I
end
ended
up
up
kicking it
pulling up on
Thursday.
you late night.
Maybe that's how I heard the story. You made it
Yeah.
sound so funny then. You got a little
Right.
bit serious now. You told the truth this time.
Yeah, it was because it was funny. I mean, I never met my boss before. Like he's outside of my house. Like people
Wait,
like
that was just this. Oh,
like,
I guess
yeah,
that was
like,
it. Was
yeah.
that the,
Like these guys are at my
Oh,
house and I'm inside doing bad.
Yeah.
Like they just stuck out there. Like yeah, man, y'all do your thing. They could have robbed me and everything. Like I was doing bad, bro. So it was a little weird, but it was funny.
Funny makes memories. They might never forget you this time.
They better give me a bonus next time.
That's what I told my boss. I'm about at a month at my or not a month. I'm less than a month away from my year.
uh-huh.
I'm about to say you had a month. You asking for a bonus? Like you know what? You know how hard it is to keep employees nowadays. I want my bonus now, nigga.
I should have, because we did lose our Nigerian friend. But so I told him, I said, hey man, I'm about at my year. I said, I'm due for a raise. He said, hey, we do raises the beginning of the year, is what he told me. Because he's been there less than I have. And so he said, I haven't got a raise. They could be lying to me though, but I trust him.
I could be lying.
And so he said, raises get done at the first of the year. He said, don't worry, I'm gonna take care of you. And so I said, all right, cool. I'll leave it
Okay.
at that. First
It
of the year
seemed like
come,
inflation go up every month.
yeah. First of the year come, I ain't got a raise. I'm already looking for a new job as a warehouse manager. I have qualifications now.
I can dig it.
That's what's up.
Put in some time, man. I don't like what's a good raise. I haven't really. This is my first time work. Like I just started at this company. February.
Okay.
And this is my first time working since at a serious job. I worked at like the gas station. Like I just go pick up random jobs. Like,
Right.
like I never did anything like, okay, this is an actual career I can see myself working in,
Yeah.
doing this, which I don't, honestly, just because dreams of grandeur or whatever.
Understandable.
But this is the first one that has potential. I make enough money to be like, you might want to be responsible.
Yeah.
But I don't even remember what a good raise is. Now I haven't worked since like 2018.
I don't either.
It's been like 6 years. It's wild.
I'm expecting at least $1 though. If I don't get $1, I might be upset.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to think. You brought it up. I've been trying to think about that. Like next year when I get my raise,
Yeah.
what should I be looking for? Like I remember last time, like I think I started off, my last job, I think I started off at like 22 and some change. And I ended up at like 24 and some change. And I worked there for 3 years.
Okay.
So it was a little less than $1, I think, a year.
Okay.
But I was salaried in,
Yeah.
and so it was a little different.
That's what I was thinking too, because they do sometimes. Cause companies do like percentages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
That's a lot of them how they go.
So I gotta get my math up and start working on that, so I know.
Which is weird because that means the more you make, the bigger your raise is gonna be every year. So somebody's up there not doing much work, but
Oh, of course, yeah. You
Oh,
always
yeah.
see that. You always see
It's
that
just-
with
yeah.
big CEOs.
That's one of the reasons I left.
get
the
him a
main-
bonus.
The
Let me get
company
a
I'm
raise.
talking about, I left. That's one of the main reasons. When you looked at the top dog's pay, and I had to write a letter to him to pay one of our employees who made $1 million for the fuck. Never mind. I was about to get upset and get all into profanities.
That's the wrong button.
Wrong button.
I meant to. There we go.
Yeah,
I'll be on it now.
We had.
over there hitting
I
buttons.
touch things.
All right.
My
Nah,
bad.
but we had to write a letter to get this guy a raise because we had a guy quit because he like his son, he was only making like $16 an hour. He'd been
Ooh.
with the company for 10 years.
Damn.
His son got out of high school driving a forklift, making $19 an hour for a company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just at the time, this is 2016 or 2017, which is ridiculous to be paying, and we make $1 million a year in this company. It's only 4 or 5 of us.
Dang.
You know what I mean? Like we move aeronautic.
Sounds like he needs to talk more too.
Bruh, yeah, like he did, like he drive the forklift training, all that stuff, and he did. He brought it up, like, hey, what's this looking like? They gave him like 30 cents on the raise. He got like he went to like
Yeah.
16.33, deuces,
Yeah.
I'm not mad
real
at
of
it.
quick.
course,
And so
yeah.
the other guy who was there, he was only making like $13, $14 an hour, and he was there for like 9 years.
What?
Man.
And now he's the only person who can work on the aerospace parts. Like we do parts for Rolls-Royce jet engines.
Uh-huh.
Like that's how they make $1 million a year. This is a
He's in a
you know
power
what I mean?
position.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so we like, okay, like you see this guy quit because it doesn't make sense mathematically on how much money he makes the company and how much money you pay him.
Right.
Mhm.
Now, we got to get this guy more money before he leaves too, and we stuck with nobody else. Like he's the only other employee there who
Yeah.
got temps other than us, and I'm the quality manager and the production manager. Like you know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. So we write this letter. I'm talking about the timeline it took to get it signed off to give him a $2 raise to put him at $16 an hour.
Man.
Was months, and like the very top. I'm talking about the CEO of the company. This guy makes like $500,000 a year. My fault. I'm staying on the table. This guy gets millions of dollars a year in stock option. You know what I mean? This is the company. This is like the top. This is a billions and billions of dollar a year company. It's one of the biggest companies in aeronautics and surface defense. It's all over the globe, and he has to sign off on a $2 raise.
Y'all are worried about a
he
$2
has to sign
raise?
off on it.
He signed off on a $2 raise. Not just my manager. Like my manager runs 3 different. Like he ran Cincinnati, Indiana, and another spot.
Yeah.
And our company alone made $1 million.
Just
he-
your plant.
Just our plant alone made it. Like everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the top dog had to sign off on the $2 raise.
Ridiculous.
No, that's
Yeah,
extremely.
and I was. It was just a feather on the tip of how much they was running your boy. Like I was the quality manager, but ain't nobody else in there. So I was doing safety, hazmat.
Yeah.
I was in there getting it on like a mug, man.
I would have been mad.
Learning about robots, all that. But
Yeah, that's
it's time to
crazy,
get
man.
loose.
I,
But
that's crazy.
yeah, it
And
was
they
nuts.
thought that was gonna be sustainable.
Yeah, but hey, they still
No.
banging. I don't know who in there. But he's still there. I'm sure they paying him now. I hope so.
I
Anyway.
hope so, man.
I
Like,
would've
I
threatened to
always told
leave.
him. I always told him if I ever start a company and I need an employee or somebody to run my company, I'm going to get that guy I'm talking about too. That like he's one of the. Like I think he had one day he missed.
Old school type.
But he now he's a young cat though.
Oh shit.
He got responsibilities.
Nah, bro. When I say he missed one day and the day he missed like was a known thing, like one sick day on top of that, like he took like one vacation day and one sick day. In the sick day, he used like for something that he knew was coming up, and it's just like I'm gonna use the sick time, take a few hours. I'm talking about
Dang.
never late. Homeboy is one of the best employees I have ever worked with, ever.
And they
Love
won't pay the
having
man.
And they wouldn't. Like
Nope.
yeah, bro, it was wild.
That's how you lose good employees,
That's
man.
exactly how you lose them.
But shout out to the dude.
But all right, let's go ahead and dive into this week. This week we're going to be talking about sports and being a part of sports, playing sports, being dads of kids who are in sports. But what's the first story we got rocking this week?
Where we want to start? We start with Tyreek Hill.
Start at the top.
Let's start with Tyreek Hill. So yeah, so apparently, I mean everybody's heard about it. He got pulled over like a few, like within view of the stadium.
Like right outside the stadium.
got
I thought.
pulled out.
Yeah.
They went through the car. It was a wild scene, bro. Like for me, like watching it, I was like, why is this going this far?
What was the original thing? Like the original reason they pulled him over?
He was speeding. He was legitimately speeding.
Yeah.
The cheetah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. So he was speeding. He was moving too fast. I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but I don't think it was at arrest level, especially for Miami. I mean, if you've driven in Florida,
all those
you know,
sports cars.
you know, Florida, everybody's doing 20 over the speed limit, at least, or they on your behind if you in that left lane.
Man.
Bro, I was driving in Florida one day, heading back to the airport from Tampa to Orlando, doing 75. No. The speed limit was 70. I was doing like 90 something.
Damn.
Past the cop. Oh, he didn't move. He didn't move, bruh. Didn't even nothing. Like, didn't even, like, he was like, It was early in the morning. It's just me. He's like, let the young fella run.
Hey.
Bro, so that's how I see Florida. You know what I mean?
You
Unless
are
you're really
blessed.
out there, like I've never seen anybody get pulled over on the highway in Florida unless they really, really doing it. Like I've seen some cats get pulled over, like in like the city area. I've never seen anybody get pulled over for doing 15, 20 over.
Shit. I ain't been well, I was down there last year. I don't know.
That's just
Hey,
me.
so you used to live in Florida for a while.
Did you ever get pulled over?
No.
Exactly. And I know you drive fast.
That's I know you be out there in them streets.
I was young back then.
So that's what I'm saying. So the fact that they pulled him over, and I don't know what was going on. I didn't see everything that happened prior, but it was just weird. And then also like the way the words that were exchanged, like I think that's my biggest problem. Like Tyreek Hill probably should have said some things differently and left the window down because that's what got everything started. He put his window back up, and so that's one thing. But also like as an officer, like the words that get exchanged, like that's wild to me. Like if I cuss out at somebody who comes into my job, I don't have a job anymore.
Now the cop was cussing at him?
It was all ugly, bro.
Oh, yeah, I missed that.
Yeah,
And
I haven't seen the full video.
Like I said, no. Well, my thing is not even that. Is how you speak to people. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole clip. I didn't have time. But just how you speak to people and the way that authority is played out was disturbing. And I think that because it really there was no reason for all of that. It's not like you don't know who this cat is. It's not like you think this cat is running anything. It's not like you think he's moving some weight.
Yeah.
He's a multi-million-dollar athlete.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, I think that's a bigger thing now with police stations. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't even want to make it a racial thing. Like,
yeah,
at
it's
this
not
point,
it's not a. I don't think it's a racial thing. I think it's a celebrity thing with police departments.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they're starting to like where there was a time where celebrities would get away for being celebrity. I think now it's the complete opposite. I think police go out of their way completely and exaggerate to make sure celebrities are put into the news for some. Like I think I've seen
happened
something.
to the golfer cat, the young little white golfer dude, like looked like a little Southern Christian boy.
There's a lot. There's a few of them in there. Chevrolet.
No, I'll look him up, but I realized like that was weird. Like that's why I don't even want to make it a racial thing because it seems like it, like you said, it was more of a me pump my chest so who's the big dog.
You know where it
around
is.
here.
I saw Nelly. Nelly got pulled over. They always catch Nelly slipping.
Yeah, Nelly be sloppy out here in the streets.
But he had like 2 ecstasy pills.
Nelly sloppy out here in these streets, bro. I told you.
Bro, that dude out there, he just trying to get home to his missus and have a little freaky deaky night. Bro, he had 2 ecstasy pills and they want to get him.
He should have popped him.
Yeah. He should have got them out the way.
Gonna been in the car. Hey, was you speeding, officer? Nah, officer. I was just trying to get on to the crib.
Let me go ahead and just start counting down. I got 30 minutes.
Sweating.
One question: will this kill me? Nope.
No, come on, bro. But it's I've just seen that a lot lately, where they just like they pull like, and some of them be wild, like okay, yeah, that's going to get known. Like it was Tiffany Haddish had the DUI where she was like parked in the middle of the street for like 40 minutes.
Oh yeah.
That's legit.
Like you gonna be known for that. You gonna get on the news for that.
I don't have a problem with those.
But it's like Tyreek, like it shouldn't have been anything. Like, dude, the game is starting in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And you saw he was speeding. Like you see he running late now.
Yeah. Like like
the game is like it's so I understand you doing your job and I ain't trying to make it a racial thing, but I do think there's something with that now with police stations and celebrities. They want to build their social media platform too.
That's
But
crazy
you-
because they gonna pull over the wrong person. You know what I mean? And it's gonna become a thing. Like
Yeah.
not necessarily an athlete, but they gonna pull over somebody who's got an entourage. You pull
Hey.
over somebody who's got an entourage, and those the zookeeper can only do so much with the zoo animals. If you the dude running with
Yeah.
all these animals, and you keep them in line, and now the police are trying to take you away or put you. What do you think these animals about to do?
I don't know. I don't think that anybody would step over the line.
Bro, like
It's just like, come on, it's a
here's the
speeding
thing.
ticket.
I was talking with somebody. It was like, it's not that incident. It's the accumulation.
Yeah.
It's the accumulation. Like people like to talk about people going off on police. Like black people, we all were raised in the hood. We know how to talk to police.
Yeah.
So it's not like if I ever start talking crazy to a policeman, that was the first time. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be
My
okay,
initial
I'm
response.
Sick, I'm sick of this at this point, and now
Yeah.
I'm going off.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what people lack conversation on. Is it's not that he got pulled over, and I don't know what was going on. So maybe this doesn't apply to Tyreek Hill, but I know I've had times where I got pulled over this week. Then the next week I get pulled over. Then the next week I get pulled over.
Quit going a new path.
Yeah.
That was part of it.
You
And then,
chose to
you know
live
what I
in
mean? And
karma.
I'll be honest, like I had one time where I got pulled over. I just went off, and I luckily got the right cop that day.
Yeah.
Like I had grace, dog, for real. Like he was like, man, like I just wanted, you know what I mean? He explained himself, and I was, all right, you know what?
Turned down.
You didn't deserve this. And I apologize. I was like, yo, man, I'm sorry. I know I was speeding, you know what I mean? Because I was wrong. I have no problem in this area. And I knew I was wrong, and so I had to pull it back and be like, hey, I really did deserve to get pulled over this time.
Yeah.
And he's cool. He's not gonna he gave me a warning, the official warning, the written one. But still, he only gave me a warning. You know what I mean? And he could tell something was going on. Like he
Yeah.
assessed the situation, and I guess they probably put in that they had pulled me over, and I don't know if they enter that.
Yeah, all the time.
You know
Every
what I
time
mean?
that's why
So
you
he
get
could
that
probably
warning.
tell, because I was like, I'm sick of y'all. I'm tired. Like I was going off, like very uncharacteristic of me.
Yeah.
Especially when I might be disrespectful to authority, but I'm not gonna curse you out. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna belittle you, but I'm not going to get out of character like that. And so I got the right one. I got blessed that day. But like, I don't think people talk about that. Like it's the accumulation of, okay, I've been pulled over 4 times for no reason. Nobody's found anything. Everybody's decided to search my car. You remember when we got pulled over and they pulled, he'll remain nameless
Yeah, I
because I
remember,
won't.
yeah.
But they pulled him out the car and asked him if he was okay.
Was he
White
being
boy, are you all
kidnapped?
right?
Like, listen, are you
Bruh.
here of your own free will?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were all
all
there.
there. We were all there. And I was like, this
Are
is
you there of your
wild.
free will?
This is
Listen,
wild.
if you need me,
So I think
Let
that's
me
what
know.
goes into a lot of it is
Yeah.
like it's just the build up, and at a certain point I think a lot of people are just sick of it. And you get to that point where it's like, okay, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna let my opinion and how I feel be heard.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I stole your water. It's mine now.
I about to say I don't know whose is whose over
It's mine
there.
now.
But
And I'm out of tea.
Get your Starbucks cup.
that's my worst thing at work too when I'm out of tea and I got to drink water.
Hold on, wait. So how you have to drinking tea like that at work with it, Nelly?
Yeah, bro.
Well,
I was
I'm
drinking
working
tea
in a
before.
warehouse, so yeah, I get a
It's like,
jug of
like
it.
you like a
You don't
sweet
have
tea?
a cup. That's the
I
problem.
do have a cup at work. I got a couple
gotta-
cups
Hold
of
on,
it.
wait.
why-
So you got like so you
That's
drinking
why
sweet
Fred has
tea
a
at work?
manager position because he has a cup. You get yourself a damn cup.
I said I quit my manager position in 2018. I had cups back then. I don't want no cups no more. All these responsibilities,
All
cups
the
and shit.
responsibilities, cups and shit.
Ain't nobody got no dawn washing them ducks. Nah. Hold on, I'm serious though. Like, what kind of tea you drinking? Y'all drinking sweet tea all day?
green
Yeah.
tea. I'm drinking green tea.
I do sweet tea.
I drink some mint tea. I drink, bro. I used to work at Starbucks, and my wife worked at
Right
Teavana.
on.
I got all types of exotic tea flavors.
Yeah, bro. You got like you've always had exotic things. Like you go, like you remember the glass. He got like a glass jar set across his kitchen, full of weird spices.
He does.
of
Oh
guava,
no! Those
acai.
grains. Those are grains. I got quinoa. I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
farro.
how you spell quinoa? Start with a Q. That's
Only
how
key
you
I
know
is
it ain't got-
cocaine.
Bro, that was the start of me eating better. That's when I really got into that when I lost all that weight.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I just need to eat better.
We was 20 minutes in there looking for some sugar. We got some plain granulated diabetes sugar, please.
No.
You know, I don't
no.
even have white sugar.
Like, no,
I
not
do
at
have
all.
white. I got white cane sugar, but it's in one of the little canisters.
Like, bruh.
You get the smallest
got
thing you
raw-
can get it in.
because I'm not
raw
gonna use it.
agave.
I'm not gonna use it. Y'all
Look,
leave me
man.
alone. I'm gonna live
Dang.
forever.
All right, Abraham.
Thank you, Asai.
Well, we are so far off from sports. I don't know where we are.
I don't know where we are. We are off the ball.
We were talking about the
Flag on the
Tyreek
play.
Hill situation, and then I don't know. I still don't know how we got here, even with that.
Hey,
Flag
I
on
don't
the
know.
play.
Yeah, well, you know, I'll be all over
You
the
got a
place
whistle.
anyway.
You got to blow the whistle.
Oh, let me see what I got.
Let me
Oh,
see what I
man.
got. Let me see what I got on the buttons.
Oh shoot.
Nah, so Tyreek, he ain't go to jail.
Okay, that's a chime. I feel like
Yeah,
we just did
that's a
something
chime.
magical.
He said Tyreek Hill didn't go to jail. Then you chimed in.
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
magical. The nigga didn't go to jail.
But the nigga that is.
Congratulations.
Did it.
Oh, did he?
And shout out to Diddy, man. He's
We gonna
take that.
Take that.
Shout out my nigga.
Hey, man, yo, wow. That's stupid. Hey, man.
Yo,
so
that story is wild, bro.
So he's facing 15 years of the possibility of life in prison if convicted on multiple charges of sex trafficking, coercion, all kind of freaky ass nigga stuff.
that's
What did Kendrick say? Freaky ass nigga. He is 69 God.
Need to stay inside. That's so they rated, but the funny, like, I don't know, it's not really funny for the victims of that. The bad parts of why he going to jail.
We apologize to the victims.
Yeah,
Anybody
like
who's been
that's-
victimized by Diddy in the past, we apologize.
You know what I
That's
mean?
why
It's-
are we apologizing? We feel for y'all, but I'm
I
not
know,
saying
no, no, I'm
sorry.
just saying,
I don't
no,
want
no,
no
no,
part.
no.
I don't
This
even want
is-
to come close to that.
This is a
Even
preemptive
currently.
apologize
Okay.
Dude
because we're gonna
sued.
get these jokes off.
Yeah, but you know what? You saw dude sued. I will say this: dude sued Diddy last time, and Diddy didn't show up to jail, and he won automatically. I almost threw a case up on his ass. Like, he ain't even showing up to the court case. I'm gonna just find me a lawyer to just say, just say Diddy was here. If he don't show, if he come, we gonna run. We just,
All you gotta do is
it's
say,
it's all on video now. We just gotta hang it up. We just gotta hang up the Zoom calls.
All you gotta do is say you went to a Diddy party back in the early 2000s.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
Hey,
my
bro, all he gotta
gosh.
do is not show up. And if he do show up, just hang up on his own call.
I ain't even supposed to be here.
You know what, dude? Deal with that later on. We'll be but if he don't show, we gonna get paid out. We do fees automatically. We might be entitled to compensation.
His music assaulted me.
Take that.
Take that. All
But-
in my ears.
The raids in the houses. The first time they said they caught something, the first thing they put out was over 1,000 bottles of the Johnson.
That's been the
Baby
biggest
oil.
headline.
Like,
And it wasn't even little bottles. I'm talking about big, extra large bottles.
The Costco
Hold on, my
size
question
bottles.
is, where do you store that much?
Bruh.
Well, it was found across several properties, I thought.
Oh,
Somebody
okay.
mad.
Still,
Somebody
bro,
on the somebody got him on their distribution
that's 5
list.
houses. They said it was thousands, not 1,000. They said over 1,000
Man,
bottles.
he got closets in all these houses.
That's
Bruh.
200 per house.
He
Still,
got a
if
garage.
It wasn't
He
5
got 3
houses.
car garages at every house. One car space in the garage is full of bottles.
Just ready for the party when they
Ready
happen.
for the party when they happen. Go to the bottle. Go to the bottle section. What bottle section you talking about? Nah, not the Ciroc. The Johnson & Johnson. nigga.
Johnson and
Go
Johnson.
get that Johnson & Johnson.
Nah.
Need that.
There's a distributor mad right now because he losing money.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's been supplying Diddy for years.
Somebody got it like they said they bonus this year gonna be short because Diddy ain't buying and making his order.
That's a legal one. You know, you got the weed, the cocaine.
And it's Johnson & Johnson, man. I might sue him for funding the medicine. I got that COVID shot from Johnson & Johnson. I don't think it was no
That-
good.
hey,
I think they cut that one out quick.
They cut your COVID shot with baby oil.
Come on. I'm blaming Diddy. I'm suing.
You should have not known when it was shining.
I know I heard take that when they put that needle in my arm. And then the next thing they put out, they found it was like almost 800 dildos.
Yeah.
It was like 700 and something.
Yeah. That's
Like a high 700.
we don't have one in this house to my knowledge.
Like to my knowledge, that boy is hidden. She keeping that boy locked
She
up the
keep it
key.
hidden.
No, did it?
I wish that was one of these
Why did I
symbols.
just laugh like y'all made me laugh like Jadakiss, bro? Like I'm done.
So why would you need that many? Like is there one for every? Like
Man,
is this like a trophy
yeah.
wall here? Like hey, I got like yo, this girl got
Look.
her own personal boy. Like you done
That's gotta
upgraded.
be it. Diddy's a very sanitary person, so he's only using one on
Bro,
all
we
these
talking
people.
about 1,000 bottles of baby oil and dildos, and you want to say the
He's-
word
he's
sanitary in this
sanitary.
sentence?
They all every
They ain't
dildo
said
got
nothing
a
about
person.
finding gloves yet.
I have no condoms yet either.
I about no good. Everybody say they found 20,000 boxes of cling wrap. Glade is going like man. Somebody quarterly sales is going down from Diddy.
Oh my god!
Whoever owned Johnson and Johnson has
Prices,
been hit.
we about to go pay more prices. Like you got a baby now, your baby oil prices about to go
Diddy been
up.
saving inflation on baby oil. Now
Come
it's about
on.
to go up.
It's going up.
Prices going up, niggas.
I don't know what to even make of this story, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know, federal trials can't be televised, so all we getting is the drawings. We gonna see at these
I've been
court
seeing
trials.
some bad drawings of Diddy too.
Bruh, they making him look so evil in these drawings.
They
I'm
are.
talking about the pointy eyebrows like they get a devil and everything.
Yep,
Bruh. It's
yep.
so wild. And I'm not saying this because I think he innocent. I'm like, oh, we believe in him.
no.
I hope he believe. Like I was listening to the radio, you know, the celebrities on the radio that been performing with him. It was like, you know what I mean. So they was like, oh yeah, we standing by him. I'm like, no, right? I did. He ain't give me $1 unless I get this suit from
Who's
Johnson
standing by
Johnson.
him? They standing by him quietly.
They standing like yeah, but that's
like
why
if
quietly,
somebody
yes.
asked, they might say, but ain't nobody
Yeah.
out here in the.
I did see somebody out the courthouse, like on that Boondocks episode of R. Kelly, with his son and everything, like aggressively talking to people. Like you think he did it? Didn't like he aggressive out there with it.
Come on, man. People like we in America, we take our celebrities way too serious.
Way too serious.
that's true.
We become friends. We invest in our celebrities in a weird way that we feel entitled to them. And so yeah, that's gonna be happening. It's gonna be boys on both sides. If he beat the case, boys gonna be cheering like they did. Remember OJ tried the
Yep,
video.
Bro, I don't
We
think
wasn't
he
even,
gonna-
I was
The
young,
only
but
reason
I
he
still
beat
look
the
at that
case is
video.
if he starts snitching on everybody.
Boys is in the street dancing. Yeah, that too. Boys is quiet. You know names is gonna come up.
And that's
boys,
why boys quiet because
boys done been to Diddy
snitch.
party. Boys
Boys
done
been
been.
to Diddy parties.
I'm hoping he don't get on no Epstein suicide watch list. You know what I mean? Because he is a billionaire. This is not a broke celebrity here.
No.
Like he moves with the upper echelons of celebrityism. So suicide watch is a bad boy where you really gotta watch him. I don't know though,
I don't know,
man.
man. I think
It's pretty wild that
Diddy messed up when he didn't pay Cassie.
yeah.
That's what got this
It's-
whole
yeah,
ball
yeah.
rolling. Because had he was too like this is I think this is
Diddy messed up when he didn't pay Mason then back in the day.
that too.
His
Yeah.
karma been
But
building
I'm
for
I'm
years.
just saying like I feel like that's what the straw that broke the camel's back right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like because we all kind of figured Diddy was doing something.
You know,
you know what I mean? No,
everybody say
everybody in the
leave a Diddy
black
party
community knows Diddy is not to be trusted.
Yeah.
You know?
Everybody faces when they do interviews. Usher when he was young, you go to the party. Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Justin Bieber like, oh yeah, we was at this party. Yeah, it was just crazy, y'all.
Look, that
Look at the
story.
people faces.
And that story that Mace said, I think Cameron went over to Mace's or Diddy's house when Mace was living, when to visit Mace.
Yeah.
Said there was a dildo just on the sink, like a toothbrush, just hanging out there.
Yeah, he did. I remember. I forgot he told that
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
It's
Just
it's
in
all
case-
been come. We just
Just
been,
in case you need one. That's the air. I put it out. I put a new one there every night just in case. You know, like people got guest toothbrushes. They're here. You need a toothbrush.
I got you a toothbrush, got you toothpaste, got you a
Lord,
dildo, got you a
here
face
we go.
What you
cloth.
need? What you just Johnson and Johnson in the garage? Just a whole section.
Johnson and Johnson.
Different. We got French.
You got
They got
French
lavender
vanilla.
flavors.
Johnson and Johnson. A whole bunch of furniture.
Strawberry
covered in plastic.
scented. He got-
Go have fun.
It's a special Diddy scented one over there. That's my own collection of baby oil. Yeah, I don't know about that. They got my own recipe.
It ain't came out yet.
Can't stop. We call Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Extra
Bad
slide.
boy, baby.
Extra slide.
Man. Oh man, never mind. I was about to do a bad segue.
No.
Yeah.
No such thing.
Well,
no such thing.
And let's go ahead and slide into these sports like Diddy slides on Baby Oil.
Back into the sliding back in the
slide back into that sports. All right. All right.
home plate, if you will.
But I want to talk about the sports this week with you guys. I know you guys both have kids in sports. Nick has kids in sports. Shout out to Nick. But yeah, and my daughter, we tried karate with my daughter, but karate was a 5-year thing that this place told us. Like, yeah, in 5 years she's gonna have her black belt, but it's 2 nights a week, 5 years, and I think it's like $300 a month.
Oh,
And I was
wow.
like, I don't think I'm ready for that type of commitment.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
For that
yeah.
young?
Yeah, 5 years old. That's what they tried to set it up.
$300.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm mad what I pay for gymnastics, and it ain't even a triple. We coming up on triple digits a month.
2 nights for 300. Like that's only 100. That's $150.
Yeah.
No, it's all for the month, not a week.
Yeah,
Still.
that's for the month. It's like, I think it was like $270 or $280 a month is
It's
what it
still
was.
like $75 a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, and that's how they broke it down to us. Like, you can pay us every session, and this is what it is. I was, all right, we'll think about this.
$300 a month.
Yeah, she got her white belt, and we left. We got
Okay,
2
what's
free
that? That's
classes.
Eight sessions. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, we got 2 free classes, and I was cool. Like, I wasn't ready
So
for that
she
type of
supposed to be
commitment.
you supposed to be a full Kung Fu Joe in 5 years.
So the way they give it away, it don't matter.
Two
now.
nights a week.
They
know,
giving it away.
They giving
man.
away black belts.
Like, they just want you
Bro,
to
I've
pay
been
for
to black
5
belt
years.
ceremonies, and I'm like, he's a black belt. Okay, all right.
Yeah, and
And
she
not-
would be 10.
And not that a black belt should be able to really like whoop. Like,
Bruh, if you got a
'cause
black
it's-
belt, you better not lose no fight to me.
Yeah, I
But
would
here's my
expect
thing,
so.
like, yeah, that's my thing. Like, you should be able to, like, your kicks should look crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so that's my thing. Like, we're just giving the Americanized karate is not.
I was about to say,
it.
like, so you got like roughly 8 classes a month.
Yeah. And you're supposed to
That's-
be Bruce Lee in 5 years.
That's 520 hours, 520 classes.
It is what it is. We ain't doing it.
This is a wasted segment right here.
My bad. I gotta put it.
Please cut this out.
I be having to put a number to things, and yeah, it don't add up.
But and how's sports for you guys? What is it as expensive? What sports are you guys in? Are your kids in right now?
Oh, well, I mean, they count marching band. That might as well be a thing.
Yeah.
We actually lucked out. They gave us half a scholarship, so we only had to pay. I think it was like $1,400 for the year, or something like that.
My
Or-
goodness.
For marching band?
Yeah, or something like that. Or maybe it was maybe it was only $700. I got to pay for. I don't remember. I only had to pay half of that shit.
Yeah. Does that include tool rental though too? Or
No, we
tool- I mean,
bought a
instrument.
saxophone ourselves. So we bought him a new saxophone
Okay.
for Christmas. That was a few hundred. So we bought him a decent one for his next step up because he got off the basic one. He was a little bit better than basic, so
That's
we bought
what's
him
up.
another level up. And so, yeah, it's a little expensive. It's probably about $700-800 a year
All right.
for him to be in marching band.
That's year round too, so that's cool.
Yeah, so like we only have to pay for one time, and he goes all the time. Zion with track right now. Baseball's way more expensive. When he used to do that, you had to buy bats and all that stuff. Bats are expensive in general.
Yeah.
But right now we're running track, just keeping up with the track stuff. It was hundreds, a few hundred. Keeping the body uniform and all that stuff, the little
Damn.
fees. Yeah, dude, they gonna charge you for that stuff, man.
We didn't have to buy.
And they might ask for it back at the end of the year.
Yeah,
That's what I was about to say. Is the uniforms there? If you
Bro, if
buying
I
it
pay
there?
for a uniform, it's
Yeah,
mine.
like
Yeah.
they keep their jogging stuff. Like, yeah, like it, but no, Izzy's he's not going to be able to keep his band
Right.
marching uniform. So part of his fees for that to go pay. Like I think I found that they charge like $20 a kid. Like you still have to pay. Like he had the invitational.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The reason the people host the invitationals, they still charge for every kid in the band. Like that's a part of your band fees because your kid to perform at the thing, they have to pay for themselves to even be there. So it's not like, oh, the school signed up to perform. It's like, okay, the school signed up to perform. We got 300 kids in our marching band. All
Yeah.
right, 300 times $20. Then pay it.
Oh, so it's
Dang.
not like just a flat fee of
Yeah, like it's per kid, pay a fee. Like, and so that's
Are they
why.
providing lunches?
No, we pay I got volunteers signed up at the saxophone section is due to do lunch, provide the meal for next Saturday's invitational.
Dang.
So we don't sign up for that right now. We had to buy some Dino Nuggies though. Throw them in get a bag of Dino. It ain't nothing. Everybody split the deal. But yeah, man, the fees for your kids to do stuff, man, it ain't no joke. They gonna charge you. And what's wild is that the science is there that makes it worth it for kids having extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
Now the argument about being provided, like activity buses being canceled, stuff like that, how they provide it on a public school basis, and the decline of that is a whole nother conversation. But I do agree with finding something for your kids to do, keep them active and keep them doing stuff, keep their minds somewhat disciplined.
Yeah.
Keep them busy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep them out these streets.
No, especially like with my oldest, like that's kind of she was the only kid for a long time. So then she was like, okay, we got these little ones. We need to find something that'll take your time out because we can't do all the things with you that we used to do.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's how we ended up playing softball, which I think was probably a really good thing for my daughter as far as getting her out there, getting her around people who are her age. You know, I mean, when you surrounded by significantly younger siblings all the time, you tend to, I think that kind of stunts some kids' growth. You know, I mean, some kids it grows them up. You know, what I mean, so I think there's an argument for that too in some children, but I think getting her out there, letting her socialize with kids outside of her school because she went to a small Lutheran school, and so that just starts to feel like it was a great school, no lie, but it starts to feel like small town vibes. Everybody knows everybody, and like you can't really get away. And I think one thing is they always tried to make everybody be friends there. And I was like, baby, you ain't got to be friends. Like I told that to my daughter. You ain't got to be friends. Just be polite.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be friends with them. I'm not going to make you be extra nice to this person. You don't like that person don't like you. That's fine. That's human.
Yeah.
What you do need to learn is to coexist. You know what I mean? And so I think sports even did that. You always got somebody who feels they should be doing this. You know what I mean? And so you have to learn to coexist in that as well. And so I think sports is really, or just anything, like you said, like getting your child in a group that is not just for their academics, but something that, is a hobby that they enjoy or an activity that they truly enjoy. I think that's always going to be beneficial. I mean, Sam's doing soccer. I've seen her come out of her shell a lot.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So she's more confident. And a lot of that I can attribute that directly to the success she's had in soccer. But that also included me going out and learning how to play soccer and learning how to kick the ball
Ronaldinho
correctly.
in here.
You know what I mean? I'm out here like Pele. Don't come test me, man. But that was worth it though, because I saw my child blossom.
Yeah.
I saw my child come out of her shell. I saw my child become more confident. I saw my child have conversations she wouldn't normally have. And so that's what it is. And shout out to Coach Max. One of her first coaches, really, where she really started to blossom. He was awesome, man. He was exactly what my daughter needed. You know what I mean? That not necessarily yelling at them, but still able to tell them that they're wrong.
Yeah.
A lot of coaches, no matter the age group, it's just yelling.
Yeah.
Which I don't have a problem with yelling as long as you keep that energy on the other side. So when they do something great, you need to be yelling too.
Yep.
Like if you are only yelling when kids are messing up, I don't want you to ever be my child's coach, because I will come out there and put these paws on you myself. Like I'm for real. Like that's like, because I've seen coaches just tear kids down.
Yeah.
Like what do you think you're doing? Like, do you think this was productive? You know what I mean? So I think finding some place like that for your kids. And then Mila does gymnastics, and she's always gonna be full of herself and very confident because she's me in a miniature body. And so yeah, I know I border on arrogance sometimes, so I already know where she's living. But I think for her, gymnastics is discipline. I think it's that, okay, I need to stand here when they do the little gymnastics salute, knowing she can't do all the little things she wants to do, just do the salute.
Right.
So and knowing that, if I want this jump to go right, I have to jump right here, and I have to actually land like that discipline. Also, I think a lot of that comes in sports as well. If you have a good teacher, or in her case, trainer, which once again she's over at JC Phelps, and her teacher is awesome. So that's what's most important, man. I think is trusting the person who you are entrusting your child to.
Yes.
Like I think that's more important than even whatever they're playing or what team they're on, or like you could have. I've been on teams that are not great, but because of who I was playing for, I was willing to stick it out. You know what I'm saying? Because they made the experience fun, and I knew we were probably gonna go in and lose, and I was gonna be frustrated with some of my constituents, but at the same time, I knew he was going to get the best out of everybody. Even if they didn't have the athletic talent, he was going to make sure that they always gave their all. And he was going to uplift us, and he was going to yell at us when we didn't do what he said. And not because, kids are just kids. They are stupid. Let's be honest. Kids, their bodies don't always work how they think they're working, so he didn't yell at us for that. But if we just got lazy, like he was on us. And I think that's what I look for my kids. So that's why I think sports or any activity is important.
Yeah, we're thinking about we're definitely gonna do swimming just because we want somebody in our family to know how to swim.
Right, you should learn how to swim.
Yeah, because we're thinking about doing it as a family class.
Yeah, I am 100%. Like my kids still struggle with swimming a little bit. Where we've given them pay for swimming lessons, and we were like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it again to make sure, like, dog, learn how to swim like that. Don't, because we want to go to exotic space. We want to get some money with this and go on boats and be on beaches. Like what happened? Fred, we got on the boat. The first time we got on the yacht, that nigga fell off.
Can't be in Bora Bora with a life jacket in the water.
Come on, bro. Learn how to swim, bro. Please. You ain't got to be Michael Phelps, but learn how to doggy paddle to the shore.
Yeah, that's all.
You got to know how to be safe.
I can't save you no more, Fred.
Yeah.
And Chris saved me one time. We was out. What was we out doing that day? Actually, Nick was there too.
Where were you? You had gone somewhere.
We was out cleaning up that yard
for Pastor Glenn. It was a Pastor Glenn moment.
And I remember because I think we used your father's Tahoe to pull that backhoe down there.
Bruh, how are you drowning? There nothing this
we went nothing to do with swimming. They had like an old school swimming hole. Like
it was a big lake because somebody had drowned in that lake like the week before.
Bruh, so that happened. So somebody said, bruh, you got pushed in by the spirit of the nigga. Think I'm down by myself, nigga.
Bro, I'm floating. I just look back. All I hear, bloop, bloop, bloop,
bloop, bloop. I went too far out,
and he couldn't get back. Like he was slipping, bro. When I tell you that Jesus took the wheel that day, because I wasn't a great swimmer. You know what I'm saying? I've got one arm under him and literally swum in with one hand.
Oh my gosh!
And we got there and we just laid on the bank and until he got back. Yeah. I think we laid there till he got back.
You saved me that night or that day,
man. When I say
out there in that slave work,
Nick almost came back to a body missing. Where Fred at, bro? Down the river,
bro. He almost came back to two of us. I was trying to save him, and I wasn't in shape at this time. I was fat.
Oh
Chris.
my gosh, man,
it was a bad time.
Absolutely hilarious.
Which might have saved me because I floated back at that time. Now that I think about it, I don't float anymore.
Oh my gosh, that's. Yeah, learn how to swim, please.
Yeah, we're gonna learn how to swim. Then we're gonna sign our. I got this idea from you actually. We're thinking about doing gymnastics. Is what we're gonna do.
Okay. Just start off with tumbling.
That's Just want to get her into something so we can at least have some type of schedule with her. Just for maybe 4 or 5 weeks.
I still put my vote in for drum lessons.
I don't want that noise.
You can get electronic drums with the headphones on right now. I still vote for my future Sheila E. But it's all right.
We already, you know what, bet. We gonna do it. We gonna set it up at your house. And so every weekend she gonna hang out with y'all.
I got half a set, bro. You can take out my garage right now.
Come on.
For my kids rediscover it.
I'm gonna have everybody in there. Everybody bring their little babies over. We're gonna have a little Jackson 5 in that bad boy. Get it. R.I.P. to Tito, man. Tito died this week.
The person I already don't like you gonna turn into Joe Jackson on Randall, no.
Then say, what I tell you? Spin move. Hey, man, go out there. Hey, man, I swear that movie, that Jackson 5 movie is still one of my favorite movies.
The one from the,
old VH1, VH1 boy. Yeah. Like, man, when, I can't think of dude name. You never seen it?
You ain't never, no, dude, you've seen that movie for real.
I probably haven't.
My man who played Simba voice. What's my man?
James Earl Jones.
No.
Oh,
that was Mufasa. Yeah, when he was younger. The black, Crap, he was in all the Disney.
Childish Gambino. No,
No,
never
no,
mind.
no.
No, not him.
Remember Smart Guy? He played his big brother and
I
Smart
know you're
Guy.
talking about the same.
He
He
in,
played
like,
in
The Shot
ATL.
Okay,
Yeah.
we just waving in the wind with
Yeah.
this
Him,
conversation.
he's in that bad boy. He played Michael Jackson when he younger.
He does.
Okay.
He does.
You know
he
what I
does.
mean? And so
Yeah.
that's the scene. Dude playing Joe. You go out there, him and Marlon. Marlon couldn't dance. Like if you look at Marlon now, this is the part about that movie that tripped me out. If you look at Marlon and the Jackson 5 old videos, watch him and Michael. Marlon can dance.
Yeah.
Marlon had moves, right? Like if you look at Michael dancing, look at Marlon next. You see Marlon right there can dang near keep up with him a little bit. Like Marlon is moving. But then you watch that movie and see what happened to Marlon. Man, Joe beat the hell out of that nigga because he couldn't dance. That nigga dance steps is pure from
Fear.
butt whippings.
It's fear. Fear
Like I'm
steps.
talking about that
fear.
nigga in there, pop, pop. I mean,
Okay,
moving.
all right. Before we get off too far, yeah.
Maybe next week we'll cover.
Yeah, we gonna go
discipline.
all the way out.
Hey, I'm talking about
On a
every time he
movie.
did the robot and dancing machine, he imagined Joe hitting him in the right spot in the move. Pop, pop, My bad.
All right,
We gonna go on.
we done maxed out time this week, man. Does anybody have any fatherly advice you want to pass on? Oh yeah. So we had this idea. First time we're recording video. First time we're using this name, by the way. Shout out. But we had an idea of husband, father, son, brother. I got to get it right. Husband,
Yeah.
father, son, brother.
That's it.
And just because, we are the 3 dopest dads in the world. I mean, Nick is back here. He's number 4. He don't want to show his face for some strange reasons, my nigga. And we are the 3 dopest dads in America. But we are also much, much more than just dads. Like I used to be in these streets. But I'm also a son, father. Well, I guess that's a dad too. Brother, uncle. Hopefully a good friend to these gentlemen here. But we want to, I guess we're trying to figure out a way to get that point across that is so much more than just 3 dope dads. And that we're so much more than that. And everybody is so much dad is one thing that you are. But it's so much
Multifaceted.
more. There you go.
There we go. Yeah.
Do any of you guys have any fatherly advice before we get out of here this week?
I'm gonna say fear. Try to keep
scare kids.
No. Try to teach. How could it's a weird way to say this. We move so funny because of fear, and it's something that I don't know. I think I said this before, but try to be honest with your kids about it.
Yeah.
Like we're afraid of doing things even when we don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Your parents tell you to do something to clean up before they get home, and we sit around waiting. We can get it done in 20 minutes. As a part of, yeah, you know what I mean? It's like we have little, but then when it's little things that keep us from moving the right way, and I don't think we realize how big fear is. So it's something, I don't know, maybe if that's not like a best fatherly advice, but it's something just to acknowledge it and move better and to show it. You know what I mean? Like understand how it all is affecting you. And when you want to make the right choice, like they would actually truly be honest and look at the best move to make, fearless.
Yes.
Whether it's doing more work than you want to do or doing something you just don't want to do in general, you know what I mean? Being afraid of whatever repercussions is going to come from it. Try not to let fear dictate your actions.
That's what's up. I was about to say that same exact thing. You brought it together. That's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
I'm sorry I put you on the spot like that.
No, it's all good.
I think I would also say, just to go one more thing, is like, it's something that's been on my mind. It was, I can't remember who I was watching. He was talking about, he went over to Asia. I think I told y'all about this. I actually sent y'all the video clip, I think. And he said, you know, black people, everybody loves you. You set all these trends. You do all these things. But the one thing you can't have is unity. And that's really stuck with me, bro. Like, if you know what I mean, just black fathers were to just stick together, you know what I mean, support each other, really. And you know, whatever form that takes, it doesn't have to be an official formation of some sort of coalition and stuff like that. But I think a lot of times things come into play, whether it be jealousy, whether it be, you know, what I mean, I'm not gonna go into a whole bunch of that, but I think, you know, what I mean, community has really been on my mind lately.
Yeah.
So I think we need to refocus on that, on community and sharing, and, you know, raising children as a village. Like you said, we are much more than that. You know, I affect different things as a brother, you know what I mean, and I affect different things as a son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But all of that is part of the village. So I think, you know, getting back to that mindset of just, you know, carrying groceries for that old woman. Like, you know, I don't think this generation has seen that, and so we can't expect them to do that.
Who gonna carry our groceries, man?
We'll figure that out.
We in trouble, bro.
We figure that out when we get there.
I try to be a good person. I try to be with my dad all the time. Show my sons, hey, I might need you one day.
Oh man, but that's been fatherly advice. Shout out. There's three I'm about to say three black dads. Three dope dads that's been
black
us
too.
kicking it. We are black also.
Got video now. Can't say we not.
These niggas caught us. Oh damn! I meant to use this button a lot more, but I did not get a chance to. So
You want me to go on the Tyriad? I can start.
please, go ahead. I'm gonna keep it real. Man, these kids, this job, everything else I got going on this week. I love my family. Everything else, we catch y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.
That's hilarious.